I'm here. Alright. What's up, everybody? I'm MrGlasco. This is MrGlasco TV. And today I'm gonna continue playing Archangel. Hold on. Gonna play. Where is it? Where are you? Archangel. It's a arcade-like VR shooter. Plays very much like you would expect from one of those arcades with like it's on rails and you kind of are just aiming around the place. But it's really fun. It feels really good. Doesn't give me at least too much motion sickness. But looking forward to I think I'm getting close to the end of Act 3, the third act, which is typically the last act. So let's see. Can get this started. Hope everybody's having a good Monday, for what it's worth, being, you know, September 11th. Let's see. So if we not or go? Not sure if we have sound. Calibrate. And I'm standing because this game actually feels best when I'm standing. What's up, Vikashka? I got it right that time, right? Vikachka. This will probably be the conclusion, as far as I know. I haven't looked ahead. Who's the eggbot? The eggbot lets me basically see. Lets me see chat from Periscope. What's up, Sonku on Twitch? I'm bad at pronouncing names, sorry guys. So on our last adventures, we discovered that, unless you don't want spoilers, that this former crew member betrayed us. I had a feeling in the beginning of the game. Number one, whenever you're a protagonist and you start the game with a child, that's never a good sign, is what I've come to find out from playing games. If you have a child, you know, prepare your feels. And she set us up, and we tried to kill her, but our AI little robot here stopped us because he's becoming sentient, which is great. You missed the mission. Yeah, she was like, oh, my daughter. And I was like, oh, you should have came to me. And she was like, well, it really wasn't about my daughter. I really kind of believe their ideals. And the guy's like listening in. He's like, well, I lied to you. I played you like a fiddle. And I'm like,
Guardian. Guardian, I know you've opened this channel.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. But I have to do this.
You can't. Maddox broadcast his message on all channels. We know what
yeah,
you're
the same
planning.
game with the boy.
Then you know why I've got to go.
The Middle East is a smoking crater thanks to a single Humanix unit. Leviathan. You've got one option only. Run. Don't cost us the war.
Sorry, General. But if we lose Sanctuary,
They can't see me.
the war is over.
Captain, I believe you intend to fight Leviathan.
I intend to save Sanctuary from destruction. Period.
I do not see how to do one without the other.
I don't either.
Leviathan has never been defeated in combat. The closest was the European Free Army. 12 brigades and 8 air wings faced Leviathan, and it destroyed all of them in one night.
Scared, M1?
Yes, I am scared. But that is not the extent of my emotions on this topic.
What else are you feeling?
Pride, I suppose. That we are doing something selfless. Something perhaps
okay.
heroic?
Yes.
The young soldier.
I want a
in
pet
your memory,
robot.
Why did you spare him?
I think you know why.
I have a theory. But you knew that going another direction brought on added risk.
A soldier's job is risk, M1.
We will be risking a lot today.
We will be risking everything. Does that give you pause?
It does. 0.0217 milliseconds to be exact. Minuscule for humans, but for me, an eternity.
That's good to know. M1,
Watch this be the last mission, and
Maddox
we're just gonna sit
cannot
here
get his
awkwardly.
hands on this mech. Is that understood?
It is, Captain. And by extension, Maddox cannot get his hands on me.
That's right.
Captain,
That's right.
do you fear death?
Do I fear death?
Hey, my son. Where's my son's picture?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't fear
I'm
death.
not in a rush to experience it. I guess I'm afraid of what comes after.
I'll be
Does anything
reunited.
come after?
Precisely. Will any part of what I am go on?
Nope.
It is a fearsome topic.
If we die today, we died defending Sanctuary. You will live on. People will talk about what we did, the sacrifice we made. You'll live in their memories, their stories.
That eases my fear. Not entirely. But it does ease it. Thank you, Captain.
So yeah. What was it? I had a thought. Oh yeah, everybody I loved has died, and somebody, it looked like I had a little crush on the actual pilot that betrayed me. So then it's like, pfft, might as well die and get reunited. I mean, that's a bad kind of outlook, but you know, I had to try to pull from my character's psyche.
Just checking in, Rambler. How you holding up?
You don't have to worry about me, Guardian. You're making the right call. I'm with you 100%.
You're a good soldier, Rambler. Always have been.
You too, Guardian. It's been a hell of a ride.
Any sign of Liberty on your patrols?
She's not stupid enough to come back here.
You think she went back to Humanix?
Not gonna spend my time thinking about Liberty anymore. What she did, it's unforgivable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Liberty, my nemesis.
Maddox is going to be at Sanctuary.
In that nightmare machine of his? Yeah, I know.
This one's not going to be easy.
As opposed to the journey so far? Guardian, you gotta understand. When that bomb went off in the hangar, I thought I had an hour or two to live. Tops.
We all did, Rambler.
It was realistic. A sneak attack by Humanix. How many people ever survived one of those? I just never thought we could actually win.
We still haven't.
You're not talking to these refugees. I am. We started something, Guardian. We started something big.
I'm gonna finish it.
Guardian, whatever happens at Sanctuary, It's been an honor serving with you.
The honor's mine, Rambler. It's mine.
Where do you put our odds?
Long, but we're developing a habit of beating long odds. Gear up. This is the title fight.
I'm getting the impression that this is actually the last mission now.
Guardian?
Bulldog, how are you feeling about this next mission?
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't ask that. Look, I'm a second guesser. A bellyache or two, if I'm being honest. But I'm still a soldier. I know when the right thing to do is in front of me. And we're doing the right thing.
Thanks, Bulldog. Means a lot.
Bulldog.
Just because we're doing the right thing don't mean we gotta charge in like fools and get ourselves murdered, right?
Did you think that was the plan?
Didn't think we had a plan.
Back in the day, Sanctuary had some kind of shield system. We're going to see if we can't help them defend themselves.
And if they can't?
We're gonna do whatever we have to.
I got this switch on my comms panel. It says Grease Monkey. It was to talk to Liberty. Finding myself staring at it a lot.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
How the hell could she get so turned around? Damn it, Liberty!
That's what they do.
Damn it.
They turned whole nations around.
Due respect, you can get nations to do just about anything. Crowds are stupid.
Crowds.
Liberty?
It was her kid. That was her weak point. They found it, and they exploited it.
Last one. Come on.
You think Paladin's really gonna court-martial us?
Let's cross that bridge once we survive the day.
I just want to know how hard to fight. We're gonna end up in jail.
Don't even joke about that. I'm gonna need your best.
You don't gotta say a word. You'll have it. You always have.
Okay, here we go. Wait, upgrades?
Let's go back for a minute.
Shields, machine guns, damage adds random chance for firing. Acquired. It causes temporary ramp and damage during sustained fire. Boost the machine gun fire or improves charge, increase damage. Explosion rate. So I'm tempted to do this one. Working causes 6 other shots. Plus adding an extra shot to the clip. I think the smartest one is probably
I'll do
this
this.
one.
Processing. Enhancement initiated.
I can actually still afford this one. No wait. Oh, I wanted this one.
Let's go with this one.
This one.
Calculating data for upgrade.
Good progress, M1. We're heading into a trap. We all know it. Figured someone should say it. Maddox wants us there so we don't make it to Deep Mountain. And I'm taking the bait. Sanctuary's got thousands of refugees. We're gonna save them. Sanctuary used to have some kind of shielding team.
Ciao.
If we can stand that up, get it working, great. If not, saving them means going toe-to-toe with Leviathan. So be it. This is Maddox's last chance. He's not gonna make it easy on us. But we've had a habit of surprising him so far. And all we need is one more win. Let's do this.
Let's do it. So much drama.
Combat sync beginning.
Neural processor humming.
EEG and gamma wave patterns acceptable.
Begin dynamic link.
Dynamic link engaged. We're one, Captain.
We are one. My
Any
son.
sign of Maddox yet?
I'm picking up a lot of coded chatter. Forces are converging on Sanctuary. Leviathan will be among them.
We don't stop for anything. You got me?
Roger that, Guardian!
5 by 5.
Checking weapons.
Engage.
Carve him up!
Captain, air units detected.
Eyes up. We got screechers.
Got him! 2 o'clock!
Don't stop. Keep moving.
Got this.
Maddox will be here anytime now. M1, go internal.
This conversation is private, Captain.
Our failsafe, check it.
The subroutine is intact. Should you order it, I can spike our reactor. Are you sure?
Maddox can't get his hands on you or this mech, no matter what. Put us back on comms.
How long has this settlement been here?
The World Games 2030. Back when we were on the run, I met some refugees who said they started building onto it 12 years ago.
How'd this place survive so long?
Sanctuary used to have an electromagnetic shield to protect it during the water wars. Word is they had the resources to build it, but not enough to keep it powered.
So they're sitting ducks.
What's that pylon on my left?
A power switching station, Captain.
There's been chatter about that switching station. People at Sanctuary heard Maddox's broadcast too.
They've been trying to reactivate their shield. That switching station's one of 3.
How are those pylons you power the shield?
Got him! Not bad. These guys know their tech.
Yeah, A for effort, but a shield the size of the stadium would need one hell of a boost to have a chance of working.
The lieutenant is correct. We need to find Sanctuary's shield generator.
Follow the cable, right?
Roger that.
Let's do this.
Check this out, we're rock stars.
Never seen anyone this happy to see me.
Let's get their defenses stood up before Maddox arrives. M1, can we power the shield generator?
Doing so would destroy the mech's electromagnetic nervous system.
You mean?
Yes, Captain.
Wax it.
It would destroy me.
Wax it. Wax
I
it.
am prepared to sacrifice my...
Stow it, M1. We'll find another way.
These guys have already game planned the problem. That pylon we saw on the way in, there are 2 more ringing
Hello,
the
little
Coliseum.
people.
If you guys can power each one of them, they're telling me you can fire up the shields without frying in the process.
These guys are good. Let's get to it.
Captain, the amount of power required is beyond my design specs.
I know you'll figure it out, M1. Counting on you. Proceed to the nearest pylon.
Yes, Captain.
Actually feels really good to kind of pretend you're walking, even though it's on rails. Switching.
Power pylon, 10 o'clock.
Leviathan!
Bigger than I remember.
Lock and load.
I'd prefer duck and cover.
You came. That was a mistake.
Leviathan is powering its weapons.
Shit!
Shoot everything.
Last chance to surrender, Walker. Once we begin, I will offer no quarter.
I've already
You
started.
can do what 1,000 of your units couldn't.
Of course I can.
Ah!
Structural analysis reveals weak points on Leviathans. I've highlighted them in your HUD.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. Oh god. I'm getting waxed. Ow, 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 ow. Need heals.
Think we need a new plan, Guardian?
There is no other plan. This isn't a battle, it's a street fight.
You fight for nothing. You stand for nothing. Except revenge cloaked in false righteousness. That is why you will fall.
Get out of here.
Pay for that. All of Sanctuary will pay for that.
That was close.
Captain, this is your chance. Power up the pylon.
Go, go, go!
Let's punch it.
How bad is it, Em?
System power circuits exceeding 180%.
Spirit bomb attack.
Details, M1. What happened?
We've burned almost half of our main mech power conduits, and our reactor is below 60%.
But we're functional.
We are. But Captain, there are 2 more pylons.
Guardian, Leviathan's really tearing Sanctuary up.
Prepare to attack.
You got it. I don't like it, but you got it.
That's right. Let's finish this resistance of yours.
The resistance will go on.
Oh no. Guiding Humanics, the resistance will be subverted and destroyed. With ease.
Hello.
What the? Guardian, it's...
Pull back! Pull back!
Leviathan's new configuration within millimeter points.
Concentrate fire on Leviathan's vulnerabilities.
Still you fight, even when it's hopeless. Just as you cling to a society long since dead.
I'll be smart with my shield powers. Go! Kill the thing!
I'm hit! Rambler!
Rambler, damage report.
I'm alive, but I'm out of it.
Bulldog, help Rambler.
Negative, leave me! Finish the damn mission!
Roger that, Rambler.
We got this.
Damn it! Command systems full bar! I'm out!
Is that it?
Pylon 2 nearby, Captain.
Where's the next? Any more? What are we waiting for? Oh, okay.
This is not over. For your blindness, you will pay the ultimate price.
Why do they need this if they have the
You're clear to
freaking
the
next?
second pylon, Guardian.
Captain, I want to be sure you're aware
Let's
of
do
the
it.
danger.
Well aware, M1. Fear or courage? You choose.
Systems overload, Captain.
Try to contain it.
Multiple internal system failures. Rerouting. Rerouting.
Report, M1.
So the pilot mech,
Status.
what's it like?
Pylon
Feels
power.
very good.
We're at 20% power.
Jamie.
M1.
Sorry, Captain. I've taken more of a hit than I...
M1.
This is probably about as good as it
Negative,
gets,
Captain. I've reconfigured myself. I'm good to go.
from what I've
Guardian,
experienced.
Leviathan's chewing up Sanctuary.
M1. Fly
It's on
across to the
rails.
last pylon.
So I'm not even controlling movement. I can
Do
just... It's kind of like an arcade, but if you pretend, it feels good.
So much for the warm welcome.
Bulldog, let them know. No matter what, we'll get this done.
Have a shield. Everybody shelter in place.
Persistent bastards, ain't they?
Knock them down.
So epic. Let's do this. Bring
The
it
final
on.
pylon, Captain. Dead ahead. Captain, locate the regenerators surrounding the Leviathan's command. Destroy them to weaken its defenses.
Hear that, madam? We're coming for you. We need to push them back one last
Oh
time.
god.
All my life I've prepared for a moment like
Missiles.
this, where will alone decides the battle.
Missiles.
I have tested mine. Have you?
Protecting the Leviathan, Captain.
Keep hitting those weak points.
You know I will.
You will not win. You cannot win. I fight with the might of Humanics behind me. What do you have?
I got a lieutenant who's half crazy. Bulldog, I need your bomb.
Lock and loaded, Guardian, and I'd love to shove it up his ass.
Launch it, Bulldog. Launch it now.
Damn it, I'm hit hard.
Bulldog,
Drive system's fried. I'm out, Guardian. Finish this.
you got it, Bulldog.
That's it. Game over, man. I gotta pull back.
I fought in the water wars, in the eyes,
God.
in the Battle of Madrid.
Oh god.
You and me in one.
Significant damage detected on Leviathan.
I've betrayed comrades in a civil war, committed massacres to sap the enemy's resolve. I've done the unspeakable, sacrificed sacrificing my humanity so that a better society can be born.
Going for the last pylon!
Captain, a total system failure is imminent. Losing power control. Rerouting.
Get it together, M1!
Captain, I'm afraid.
It's done! M1!
Some arms.
People have sacrificed so much. What if we lose?
I'm going room to room.
How far do you plane?
50 yards down the hall and out, but there's no way they don't see us.
If this door was closed, you'd make it.
This is the blast door. The controls are on the pedestal by the troops.
I know.
If anyone's staying behind, it's me.
I can't fly your plane. It's right there, the only hope for our son. You know how this has to go.
Listen, we're all getting out of here, okay? I just need time.
My sweet boy, I love you. You know that, don't you?
Oh no! Sacrificed herself.
No, Mom! Okay, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. Go!
So fitting. A grand gesture with no plan.
M1! I need you, M1!
Here. Captain.
Spike the reactor!
What? No! Guardian, no!
Belay that order, M1! Don't you do it!
I saw her sacrifice. I understand. We are one.
Spike it now, M1!
Self-destruct in
Go.
10, 9, 8, 7.
God damn it, Guardian!
Goodbye, boys. It's been an honor.
5, 4.
Too far.
Emergency power restored.
What's happening?
What? How?
Guardian, the first pylon just shut down!
Detecting a power surge incoming. Reactor back online.
Second pylon's down. What the hell is going on?
I don't believe it.
Sanctuary has made a sacrifice of their own. They are giving power back to us. Captain, we are restored to full power.
Let's finish this!
What's happening?
Deliverance!
Deliverance from
Deliver this.
From assholes like you!
Internal damage detected on the Leviathan.
There's a turning point in every war, Maddox. This is ours.
You think this is over? I will fight my last weapon.
We're almost there, Maddox.
Defense against his final weapon. Concentrate attacks on the planet before it fires.
Whoops. Scumbag. Oops. Guts. Cool.
Missile launch detected.
From where?
From everywhere. ICBMs more than 100.
Get inside Sanctuary!
What's that gonna do?
Just do it! We gotta hope Sanctuary saved enough power for a burst of shield.
First impact 1 minute.
We're not gonna make it, are we?
Shut up, Bulldog!
Okay.
Captain.
Yes, M1.
Maddox's final gambit. It has a solution. Captain, the shield generator can be powered.
Not if it means your destruction.
My destruction is guaranteed. The people of Sanctuary, yours, is not.
God damn it, M1, no!
It is the only way.
You're the only one I have left.
You taught me.
Stop listening to me! All I do is get people killed!
Captain Walker, all I have ever seen you do is risk your life for others. Do not deny me that honor. You will pay for it.
Oops.
Captain, yes, M1. Maddox is final gambit. It has a solution. My destruction is guaranteed. The people of Sanctuary, yours, is not. It is the only way.
You're the only one I have left.
Captain Walker, all I have ever seen you do is risk your life for others. Do not deny me that honor. Place both hands on the shield generator. It's the only way to transfer enough power in time. I have known hate.
You got it.
I have known fear. I have experienced joy and love and even mercy. But the feeling I wish to experience now is courage.
M1. Thank you.
M1. I love you. Ooh yeah, skidoo. Pum, pum, pum.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the change that's coming? Eisenhower felt it at Normandy. Grant felt it at Gettysburg. Washington felt it at Saratoga. We are a growing movement. The people of Sanctuary, saved by Archangel, now help us to build the army of our liberation. This is just the beginning. We have miles to go.
The real MVP.
The worst of our battles are undoubtedly ahead of us. But we have something today that we never had before.
Beep, boop. Beep, beep, beep.
We have hope. And there is no weapon more dangerous in an army's arsenal. Hope turns despair into resilience. Hope turns defeat into fuel. Hope turns sacrifice into a better future. And today, thanks to one of our movement who made the ultimate sacrifice, we share that hope with the entire world.
You.
My name is General Amanda Collins, and I am sending out the first independent broadcast most of you have seen in 15 years. I bring a message for everyone, on every continent who can hear my voice.
She in there?
You have been lied to. But in the coming days, we will show you the truth. That Humanix has no way forward. That they lied to us, selling us fear in exchange for power and wealth. And anyone who resisted them was silenced and destroyed. You
Got put on admin duty.
Of a new weapon. Of a team of heroes fighting back across the American West. I am here to tell you those
Oh, there's many of them.
The weapon exists. So hold on to hope. Resist. The Archangels are coming. Deliverance is coming.
I like barely saw that there were a lot of them actually in that corridor. They should have had it like a spotlight and it was the last mission. So I could have just finished this on Friday, but I was getting tired. Maybe there's different modes. We'll see. Worst case, I'll play like I also have another game, Res Infinite. It's kind of, I'm not sure what kind of game it is, but it's like you're flying in like digital wonderland or whatever. We'll figure it out. Cause it's only 11 p.m. I've only been streaming for 38 minutes. That was Archangel by Skydance Interactive. Just came out this year. I liked it. It felt good. Should be the kind of standard of what a mech rail should at least feel like. We can imagine how much more immersive it could be if you're given control. One thing that limits, I feel like all VR games currently is like the I guess graphics. Because it's on rails, they can ramp up the graphics, well, as opposed to if they had an open world, it'd probably be pretty plain and boring to explore, if not with a lot of invisible walls. So I understand that choice. It'd probably also help with the nausea. It's like you're on a ride as opposed to left to your own devices to fly around and stuff. Should I try skipping this? Can't imagine it's that much longer. Oops. I thought I was trying to find my hands. Archangel. See, this whole spacescape right here makes me think of Res Infinite from what the screenshots look like, so it'd be fitting for us to go to that game after this. Let's see, continues not there, story complete, then upgrades, difficulty, switch profile, new game, replay chapter, options, credit, calibrate display, no? That's pretty much it. I look forward to, you know, a game like an anime style, even though that was pretty anime with the missiles and stuff and shooting down, but like super like ramped up to the nth degree. Back. Guess from here. Switch it up. Do 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 do. Just put this right here since I'm squatting out of frame. I don't want to mess with the thing. Try to do this. Finite. In it. Why would you show up in this screen? Cancel? Shows a desktop version. Library. Is infinite. Why is the window going to the other? This is supposed to be the primary window. Sort by. How do you move a window? Hold on. Your control type, your style. Well, this is frustrating. Every game is launched in the correct window, except for this one. And then I can't even drag it over. Let's see, how do I get it to launch here? The game. Oh wait, can I press Alt Enter? There it is. Alt Enter did the trick. Now that it's here, there we go. Figured it out. What do you guys see? Okay, looks like you guys see what I'm seeing. And hearing. Wait a minute. It's making my head the aim. God dang it. Or maybe I was thinking my mouse? Confusing. It's trying to auto-configure itself, and it's not getting it right. probably a pop-up somewhere. No? Hmm. Do I restart? I think I do. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Okay, may have to control. I'll delete some things. Please bear with me. As and it logged me out all the way out of Steam. What is going on? What in the world? This is crazy. Let's go home. Open our overlay. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. And And so because I touched the game with the mouse. Okay. Alright, finally. Jesus. Play. How to play. Story of the world has become massively overpopulated by rapid expanding networks. Society has been crippled by rising crime rates and is on the verge of collapse. A new system, Project K, has been created in an attempt to resolve the situation. At the core of the system is an artificial intelligence center named Eden. Eden has the most advanced AI ever created. It has the ability to process vast amounts of information at once and to use that information to form its own uniquely advanced independent thoughts. Some would even say that Eden has developed consciousness. Okay. However, Eden became confused as the flow of information sent to it began to increase in speed and volume. Eden started to question the meaning of its existence and consequences of its actions. Finding itself surrounded by paradoxes and realizing the power of autonomy which it possessed, Eden began to shut itself down. Now, you are about to travel into the cyberspace of Project K network on a mission to reawaken Eden. You must gain access to each area and layer of the system, destroying any viruses and firewalls you encounter. Open your senses. Controls. Aim. Pause. Lock on fire. Hold on to lock on to the target. Fire. You can lock on a maximum of 8 targets at once. Overdrive. All viruses and projectiles on the screen will be destroyed for a limited time. Okay. Info, laser sight, player, pollution gauge, overdrive gauge. Got it. Destroy viruses with a log on laser progress and destroy network openings. Proceed to deeper layers and boost your 400%. Lock on fire buttons on 2 targets. Enemy virus attacks. Viruses attack by firing projectiles at you. You can't dodge these projectiles, so you must shoot and destroy them to avoid taking damage. You begin game evolution 1. When you take damage, your evolution gauge drops. If your gauge empties, you will fall 1 evolution level. If your gauge empties while at evolution 0, game is over. Shoot network 8 times to warp to the next layer level. Clear level 10 booster. Overdrive. Red icons are overdrive items. Shoot them and you lock on laser and add to the overdrive gauge. Oh. Icons are evolution items. Okay. Play. Area 1. Let's go. So I'm not. Am I steering? I'm just aiming.
8, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Close sticks in the hand. game seems like it's gonna be really short too. It said there's 10 levels. I'm already at what, 3? I had a feeling this was going to be more like Resogun than this kind of whatever this is. I feel like I should lay on my stomach and play this game. So I could be like... Whoa. Area 1. Oh, this is the first area. Analyze 90%. Shut down 98%. Support items 83%. Area 2. As well. Does this game get better? Also speedrun this game. Get it? Can't tell my charges. how Zenyatta's born. This is his origin story. Pass into the eyes. Devolved. Oh, it devolved again. It's like, this game's like, talk trash about me, huh? Make it look like a pole. That pose. 100%. Shot down 99.51%. Sport items 87.5%. Play area 3 unlocked. Trying to think if there's another game I want to try. Hold on, let me look at my still need to finish Abduction. Gorn got an update. Red Out. Racing game. Ultra Wing. I guess I could keep playing this. I'm trying to think, when can I sit and play these other games though? Also want to jump on Tilt Brush and Blocks by Google and start drawing some stuff. Let's see. Or I can do that now. What if I did that now? To keep in the theme. Keeping the theme of Archangel, me originally streaming Archangel, maybe I ought to draw. Draw it out in Tilt Brush. The question is there a tag for the game? Tilt Brush? I guess creative. Creative for that. Technically it's not a game. It's a program. Creative. Okay. That's all set. See what window it launches in. Okay, launched in this one, that's good. Now I wonder if it's going to get rid of the borders. It'd be cool if it did. There we go. Let's try out some Tilt Brush. Hold trigger to paint. So I should probably pull up a reference for me to draw from. Archangel. Then I'll play the Archangel theme in the background. Brush by Google. Uh-oh. I can't see. Can't see chat. It's not letting me say chat. Why not, game? Overlay disable, press spacebar to enable. I accidentally disabled it. It's actually perfectly positioned too. It's like right under all this stuff. So I don't have to get, except for this, I can't see. Sign in. Let's see. Select color. Fire, light, amber, smoke, stars, snow, duct tape, paper, tune, electricity, streamers, no pulse. Whoa, that looks gnarly. I wonder if there's like an undo. Okay, so this is the size. This is to shrink and grow the world. Wheel paint, ink, thick paint, wire. All right. Let's see. Oh god. Where's undo? This is weird. Is it based on where I'm looking? And color. Like a gray. Try not to move around too much. Yeah, actually a little space in here to move. That's so weird. It's like I have to try to figure out how these bands are deciding to roll out. Can I sample? Here, like there's this is all glass from how it projects. I can actually see me getting used to this. This is supposed to be its head. Darker one in here. Whoops, what did I do? What did I just do? All tiny now. What's this? What else? So it feels so good to have an undo after playing Passepartout. Even though I feel like I want to play Passepartout again this week. Our next weekly contest is for autumn. So is the theme. Fast track this with the bigger. So I have to look at how it's floating there to see which way it's gonna go. I see. So the trick is to kind of start it off before you even start. Thick paint. Thick! I like ink. There's a lot of detail in this thing. I picked the wrong thing to try to draw as a first timer. It could just be a bust. I haven't even tried the effects. Embers. Streamers. Neon pulse. Wave bubbles to electricity streamers. I want just like a light. Oh wait, there is a light. It's just a sun. The sun was throwing me off. Alright. Have a blue right up in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like that. Let's have some fun. Where's... electricity? I think it's still light. Bit big. I want some like tiny. Teeny tiny. Gonna go. I think it's the wrong color. Yep. Sure enough is. What's up, group? Oh god dang it. Getting tricked by the bots. I wonder how people do, because I can see how you paint a shell of something, but I wonder how you fill. Unless there was like a, can't be like a fill. Duct tape, paper, splatter, wave, highlighter, soft highlighter. Which fits? That's actually. So let's start small. Tapered flat. Flat flats. Pitch marker. I don't understand what makes it marker as opposed to flat. It looked like it bled a little. Can't tell. Say marker. Flat. Flat looks more like a ribbon, physical ribbon, while marker looks like it's actually like on a surface, maybe. Maybe? Thick paint. That's cool. Ink, I know what that looks. Oil paint. So I should have been drawing a like tapered pitch. I think is more my style of drawing. Smoke. Got to be gray. Smoke embers, what's embers? Huh. That's rather fire. Okay. So that's if I want to do something like that, with a little bit of smoke. With smoke on it, and then those embers are big for that little tiny fire. This poor robot, it's just being the experiment of my light fire, more smoke, snow, rainbow stars, velvet. Looks like it's just really faint, really soft waveform. Okay. Splatter. Right. Duct tape. Huh. Paper. Okay. I can see paper coming in to really stylize something. Horse bristles. Tune. Oh my god. Tune is how they do it. This is how you get the kind of like Borderlands style Walking Dead Telltale Games Walking Dead style. I'll make sure I'm center here. I could tell that it'd be easy to wander off and lose your frame of reference in this game. Or this app, rather. But, actually I have a fan over here and a fan over here, which helps me keep my bearings. Electricity, streamers, paper cool. Whoa. Bubbles. Neon poles. Disco. Ooh. Grid. This could be like containing this. Not as easy to draw with this as I thought. Okay. I see. I want it to look like the fire is only small because it's being contained by a force field, but this thing's tough. Can I erase just part of it? Nope. Just the part. Nope. Trying to erase part of it again. There has to be a way to select, maybe? Meh. Oh, I got mirror node on dots. Okay. That's about it. Let's see if I can figure out this tune though. This is like sculpting. This is how you would sculpt something. And then you'd go back over it with a fine tooth. Is what I'm guessing. So you were like watch like a tutorial or something. This way you get the outline effect of the tune, but then again. wait, let's see if I can make it like a tooth. Because you have to start out. Interesting, because depending on how you look at it, you'll have the black outline. Interesting. But I guess... What am I doing here? It's 12:28. Been streaming for just about 2 hours. I guess I could call it here now because I haven't really had any. I don't have any ideas of what I could be doing here, or I guess I could keep trying to just go on this until I get tired. Then I'll have something to show for tonight. Share it out tomorrow. Or today, rather. Get some dark colors in here. Because you like grab it. Here comes the sun. Let's I think this is the railgun? Do you remember this shoulder? the railgun. Oh god. Connecting this random usual what's its and things. Doesn't really show you what the back looks like, but I'd imagine it's just kind of like the front. God, I'm in the ground. Oh no, this is getting a little choppy. What's up with that? Let's access your liked objects. Wonder why it's doing that. I might not have enough time to pinch. So it's kind of messing up. See, so it tried to, it's like it tried to pinch here, but I only gave it so much room to work with that it kind of messed itself up. So now I know that that's a thing. Can avoid it by just going flat. I might have to get off. I think I hear my son waking up. I like this one better than this. See this being a little pain on my wrist. I gotta contort here and there. So technically I could clean up this face too. So it looks like less ribbons. Good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. Because when one usually wakes up, the others wake up. Let's see if I can do a camera mode. Take a picture. I want to get the tilt brush in there, but I want to... Oh, you know what I can do? Can I select all of it? And move it? I move. Hold on. Baby, they're crying. Oh no, my wife's there. It's early. Usually he only starts crying at like 2 or 3. I've been sleeping through the night until like 4. Select. So I have it selected, then what? Copy. Good. Oops. I guess this is no delete. It's the best angle for this shot. Can I record a video? Second GIF. Oh, interesting. Here we go. pretty cool. Try to do better. Very artsy and dynamic. So music on your recorder. Test, check. Mic check. Sorry. I don't think I need video, I think a GIF is fine. It's not like I'm exploring a whole castle that I've made or something. That would require a video, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Okay, so we pretty much... And then Blocks is a separate program by Google where you can bring in things. So pretty much... Take off headset. Back on headset. MrGlasco. Oh, there's more. Teleport, straight edge, recolor, guides, lights, backdrop. Is that always there? So it doesn't have one. Upload to push gallery. Finish on desktop. Dang it, I already did this. Wait. Okay. See if this works. It's funny because it made me sign up twice. Screw it. More. Spectator camera. Spectator camera? Shit. Media library. So what does it even look like when I'm doing stuff? What do you guys see? Oh, you see me. You see me working on it from this. It's kind of cool. As opposed to from a first person. It's a game. Interesting. Let me get rid of this. Alright, I think I'm done here. This has been... Which one are you guys saying now? Tilt brush, brush, brush. Drawing Archangel. VR, let's get in the head. I miss you. I miss you, Archangel. Rah. But yeah. Yep. Yupperinos. That is... That is a static screen when it should be my face. Hold on. Boop. So yeah, sorry about that. That has been Archangel. Hold on. That has been Archangel in VR. The conclusion, which took us like 30 minutes to get through, and then we played some Res Infinite, and then jumped into some Tilt Brush, which I've always been kind of excited to get into, but as with anything creative, it's kind of nerve-wracking because you get like writers or creators block on what to do, and then you're always judging yourself every step of the way. But I felt surprisingly good and intuitive for me. I was worried that it'd be too clunky or I wouldn't be able to adjust to the style of designing. It feels very fluid. It looks like there's some nuances that I probably have to look up how to understand of how the brush works. But once I get that understood, I look forward to making things just on a whim. I've always been trying to turn my stream into more of a creative stream as opposed to just gaming all the time, because sometimes games get stale while the imagination is infinite. So yeah, that's my time. If you're watching this on YouTube after I've gone live and it's been archived, these thumbnails will be clickable at the end of the video. This was the first session of Archangel leading up to tonight's conclusion, and before that I played some Passepartout. I was pronouncing it Passepartout, not realizing the last T is silent. It's French, so it's Passepartout, which means frame for painting or picture. and you basically you draw art, and the game tries to judge it and purchase it, and you basically try to not starve. It's called Passepartout: The Starving Artist. Fun little game. I starved like 3 times, but now I think I have a nice bankroll to create arts like this. I made Chun-Li, which took a lot of time, which means as you take more time, your bills go down, or your funds go down as you pay bills and stuff. So you gotta have an eye on that, and hopefully it sells for a lot of money, so then you can keep playing. And they have contests. This week's contest is autumn, so I have to think of something autumn to draw. But yeah, that's my time. Hope you guys have a good start to your week. I'll see you guys later on today. It's Tuesday. Peace.